People often say they don't feel confident using power tools, or they just don't own many tools themselves.
That is the exact case with the two young ladies that live at this house. And because they're renters, they don't want to spend much, but they still want a garden makeover.
So we're going to show them how they can transform their whole backyard without a big budget or using many tools. And it all starts with these heavy pallets.
Yeah, you gave me the heavy one, mate.
Beck, Tabby, I've got a delivery of a couple of pallets and an Englishman.
Hi. Hiya.
Hello. So tell us about the garden. How do you use it? How do you want to use it?
So it's a very practical garden right now in terms of it is the dogs area, but we are hoping to make it more of like an entertainment space so we can have some friends over, have some drinks in the summer, and just kind of liven it up a bit.
So Tabby, what's your thoughts?
I actually work from home, so I'd love to be able to use the garden a little bit more while I'm at home. Yeah, take my lunch breaks out here, maybe do a little bit of work in the garden.
Perfect.
We're going to keep it nice and simple. You don't need many tools, but I need someone to give me a hand. So who's that going to be?
That's going to be Beck. How's Dad?
All right, let's do it. Let's get our hands dirty.
For this garden bed next to me, the clivias are doing quite well, but I thought it'd be really nice to get a bit of height in here. So I'm going to lift all these up and divide them. Now, late spring is the perfect time to do it with clivias, and they're really hardy, so we're going to get loads of plants that we can replant in here and move around the garden. The first thing we need to do is to get all of them out of the bed, and the best thing for that is a good old garden fork. What do you think?
Good job.
Thank you. Have a look at all these roots. They're so matted. And that's actually, it's fine now, but in time, you're not going to get many flowers out of it. So we need to get 2 forks, put them in back to back, and prise them apart.
All right, Beck, how'd you go?
Good. This is all I've got.
Well, that is perfect, because that is basically all we need for this build. Unfortunately, Charlie has brought the rain with him.
Yes.
That's the English
Yes.
weather.
Sorry.
Right.
But you've got your rain jacket, so
Yeah.
we're covered.
I'm all set.
Now, basically, what we're going to do is create a hanging garden.
Okay.
We're going to utilise these pallets, and we're just going to cut it down to whatever size we want, and simply then add some shelves for the plants to sit on. So what do you reckon? We'll get it up on the workbench and we'll start cutting it down?
Let's do it. There we go.
Beautiful. We have the size of our planter. So this will be the back, and we're going to utilise these 2 slats here to attach it to our battens. And then at the front, what we'll do now is we'll move some of these slats, and then that way we can add shelves in so Charlie can sit his pot plants on.
Great.
Once you've separated your clivias out into individual plants, it's time to give them a bit of a prune, and you start on the roots. Now, once you've done that, it's time to get onto the leaves. Now, I like to take the outside ones off just to tidy the plant up so it looks a little bit smarter.
Some black to finish it off. Now, what do you want, paintbrush or roller?
Maybe the roller.
All right, beautiful. And the plants will really pop against that black. It's going to look great.
To finish off our clivias, we're just going to plant them back into this bed. They're going to work really well under this new golden cane because they can take congested roots. Now, when it comes to watering your new clivias in, it's a good idea to water them a little bit every day because you want a lot of humidity around the leaves. So Ads and Beck have finished the frame and it's looking awesome. We're about to put some plants into it. Now, I was thinking you could just put plant pots on there and it would look fine, but why not try and fill the whole space? So I've taken a simple plastic trough like this, cut the ends off it, and it just slots together, meaning it will fit almost any size. Now, the type of plants we're going to be using are this Lobularia, which is a rockery plant, so it's going to spill over really nice smell of honey to the flowers. but you could also use sedums as well. So succulents and rockery plants are going to work really well. You could use herbs, you could use strawberries, you could use some of the daisies as well, but you need to consider that it's quite a short-lived sort of display, but that's fine if you want to change it during the season. Oh yeah, that looks good. Oh, you staggered it that way, did you?
Oh, is that not correct, Charlie? I thought it looked good.
It's great, mate.
Oh,
I love it. Go on, go grab some plants.
All
Let me
right.
finish it off.
David, don't do that to me, Charlie.
Now, there's no real designer tips I can give you here. We're just chucking the plants in. But you've got to remember, these are small plants and you can move them around, so you can make it look however you want. Adam seems to think we've got some designer thing going on with the sedums here.
Oh, there definitely is. I haven't just been chucking these in. I've been placing them in theoretical order.
Theoretical order.
Is that a word?
Hey, it is now. Yeah. I think one thing that you do need to remember with a wall like this is you're working with small pots, so you need to keep the water up to it, daily watering, and it will keep getting better with time.
And a couple of bits of furniture, it makes it a place where you want to come, sit and relax.
Oh, it looks incredible. It looks like a whole different space. I can't believe this is our backyard.
I could definitely see myself working out here or bringing friends out for drinks or that kind of thing.
Yeah, you're more likely to have drinks and work out here.
Probably.
You wouldn't think it's a couple of pallets, would you?
No, not at all.
Incredible. It just goes to show, though, you don't need many tools, you don't need many brains, you don't need much money to make a garden look fantastic.
That's how me and Charlie got our job.